Carla Babb.
Hey, thanks for doing this, John. Can you just briefly kind of update us on the policy of nationals who are trying to get into the airport for evacuations by other countries? I know they mentioned what the Brits were doing, but we also heard from Sylvie about that Dutch plane that left without any Afghan nationals. How exactly is that process being done, and how are the U.S. Troops helping with that process? And then one other question quickly, if I may. There's been reports of resistance outside in Pashir and possibly in Parwan. Is the U.S. doing anything to support these Afghan troops that are trying to make a resistance and trying to push back?
Carla, on your first question, we obviously are, and you heard the Secretary talk about this yesterday, willing to support the movement, safe movement of citizens of our allies and partners. In fact, we have already done that. And some of the numbers that the general briefed that got out of the country were obviously citizens of other countries, allies, and partners. So we are doing that. We'll continue to do that. As for the exact process, I'm afraid I'm not qualified to speak to that. That's really a better question put to our State Department colleagues in terms of how it works from a process perspective. We are in full support of that. But again, our main mission at the airport is security, safe operation of the airfield, and continuing to get people out. On your second question, we've seen reports the same as you of potential pockets of resistance, but I would just again stress that our military mission in Afghanistan right now is to conduct this non-combatant evacuation in a safe and orderly way, and that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Thank you, John. So you mentioned the phone call between the Secretary today and his Bahraini counterpart, and he's going to meet the Qatari defense minister later today.
Yeah.
Can you talk about the role these nations, Gulf nations in general, are playing in facilitating this operation? And are they putting assets in this operation to evacuate some of the Afghanis or U.S. citizens?
I think that those nation states speak for themselves and what they're doing. And as I said, we'll have a readout of both conversations later today. So I don't want to get ahead of that. But obviously, both countries are key partners in the region. As you know, Bahrain hosts the U.S. Fifth Fleet headquarters and is a key partner, maritime partner, particularly in the Gulf region, and Qatar as well, in many different ways. And we're always interested in having good conversations with these key partners in the region. But I don't think I'm going to speak to specifics with respect to Afghanistan. I'll let those nation states speak for themselves.